join us again next week for some weird shit. This Wednesday, we're giving away during our 5E stream a copy of Ravenloft.
Because we don't think you should have to pay for these things.
No, you shouldn't pay for it. It was donated by a Hexing Company, the local game store in New York City. Also, where I work as the head bartender. We have a article on a large magazine about my cocktails.
Is it about you?
It's my cocktails. But I'll update about that later if it actually happens.
I love how Zeke and I never plug ourselves. We're like, we're just here.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here all the time. Yeah. Cool. Vic, do you have anything you want to plug? Yeah.
Now that Tony reminded me what I do for
Yeah.
outside of everything else I do. Too many hats. So yeah, I have a few more spots open in Camp Haven still. There's one or two. It is a very, very limited attendance this year. If you're not entirely sure what Camp Haven is, it is a combination between actual game design and live action role playing. So if your child's really into D&D, or if your child just really likes games in general, it's an opportunity for them to develop a world and create it with each other. I'm really for the pro-social and also community aspect of most things, as Tony is also. So yeah, if your kid's creative and is honestly half the time when I was a kid, I was super bored and I was alone with this notebook, you know, the trilogy that everyone wrote. And then I made it a game, and then nobody wanted to play it. So if your kid is making games and would love some friends and might not even live in the New York City area, we will be offering classes online soon, so kids can create games together at fairly affordable rates. Because we have to still run somehow. Like, I would make things free if I could.
Tony redeemed a cat stretch. Everyone give us a good cat stretch. Yay! Also, Vic, is Cat Cam prepared? Is Cat Cam alive?
I will retrieve Cat. I know I will break form, but one moment, please.
That's fine. Does anyone know anybody who's streaming right now that could raid? I know. Is Jason Tails doing a thing today? Nope.
Not today.
Not today. Cool.
No, it's off Monday. It's next Monday that we're doing a thing. Next Monday, we might try Alice is Missing if I can get the tech to work. Probably not. I probably can't get the tech to work.
Alice is Missing is a hard one to run online.
You got to get 5 group chats open at once.
There are a couple people who have modded out Discord servers to be able to host it, and I don't know any of their names off the top of my head.
So I actually have a Discord server template that I use that is fine. It's just how to run that on stream and get everybody's individual, what everyone else is looking at, onto the stream. That's the element I'm missing, is how to get what everyone else is seeing onto a stream. But we'll see. Beautiful baby.
I know that Madame Gandalf did it months ago really well. I have no idea how they did it. I saw it and I was like, I don't know how this is working right now. Good on you. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We're going to read Geeks for Good. Geeks for Good's a good friend of ours. Right now they're playing Subnautica.
Miles is a pro GM in the New York City-based area. If you're really into 5e and would love a GM that connects you to other players, and also runs a non-profit that's Geeks for Good. They raise money for charities through streaming and a bunch of other things. Also, Miles is just a sweet, very kind young man.
What a kind young man.
A baby.
Thank you again for joining us, guys. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.
Blarg. God damn it. Hi, Angie. Okay. And I just got to do a thing. Thank you for coming and ignoring the other raid. I appreciate it. Today we're gonna Dark Soul. We're gonna Dark Soul for many purposes. But primarily, so that I can be kind of depressing, and then we can also make progress. It's like, Connor, kind of depressing? What a shocking revelation. There are thematically appropriate reasons. Today's the only day for the Darkest of Souls. Yeah. Honestly, 4 days ago was a pretty good day to remember certain influences, but In actuality, it was like over 2 weeks ago because weird stuff, and I'm, you know, be respectful of people's privacy and all that shit. But I am floundering around about the fact that unfortunately Kentaro Miura passed away, the author, mangaka of Berserk, and that sucks. It's really sad that happened. Not just because I'm a horrible degenerate human and I'm like, oh well, now Berserk will never have an ending. No, like, he's an immensely influential human being, and all of his work has legitimately changed the landscape of active modern fantasy as we fucking know it. Apologizing for the erratic camera movements, as this thing doesn't want to turn off my mouse control while the controller is connected because Dark Souls. So yeah, let's break down to this. So Dark Souls, Miyazaki-san, who directed the game, very, very heavily influenced by Berserk. Berserk, like, it's most obvious, I guess. Not obvious is the wrong word. It's most apparent in Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne and all of the FromSoft games, with the exception of probably Sekiro, but I'm sure there's one or two references in there. Yeah, so there's a fuck ton of shit in here. I've made references before about, like, oh hey, yeah, no, like the wheel skeletons and other enemies and certain NPCs and particular dialogue are all Berserk references, and it's because this is essentially the unlicensed Berserk game. The Soul series is the Berserk, if video game platform. So we'll talk about stuff, but yeah, fucking rest in peace, Miura-san. Fucking 50s, not a good, like, being in your 50s, that's not a death age. It's bullshit. The unfortunate health circumstances of many a mangaka are, you know, it's a tragic thing. But there are a couple of things that I wanted to say before we get into it. One of which is I did a little bit of grinding. So we have 25 faith now. And I'm not a miracle user, so unfortunately this is all for literally this next piece of dialogue. So after you, you know, descend from the realm of the gods, which is, like, right there. After you beat Ornstein Smough, Solaire comes over here, and some stuff happens when you have enough faith. Mechanically, the way this is supposed to work is that the base requirement to be able to pray at the Altar of Sunlight, which is a destroyed depiction of... this is me maybe connecting dots that aren't there, but the Haram country was founded by a god of war that was basically nameless, so ipso facto Gwyn's son might be Haram. This might be Haram. The spear, like the lancy spear sword thing that's depicted here, very similar to the that one dragon, like the dragon bird thing fight. It's very, like, this is what thing is. The base requirement is that you have 25 faith. Now, if you were to commit to the practice, regardless of your actual belief in jolly cooperation by helping people defeat bosses online, that faith requirement drops by 5 for each successful boss defeated in another player's world as a summon. Unfortunately, I am playing the base version of the Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition, and not the remastered version. So if I interact with anything that is supposed to touch a server, the game crashes. This was apparent that one time where I tried to tell people, like, oh, hey, the summon symbol is actually the word stalker in Hebrew. And then the game borked. And I've consistently reconstructed that exact scenario. So, no limiting the faith requirement for me. So I burned a bunch of levels so that I could talk to Solaire here. Well, I mean, you can talk to Solaire anyway. But, so that I can do the Sunbro. And be the cool guy. Because this is how you get the most important. How do we switch? We switch. The most important gesture. But yeah, after you defeat Ornstein and Smo, you come over here, and Solaire's here.
Oh, hello there. I'm glad to see you alive. You have done well. Indeed you have. You've a strong arm, strong faith, and most importantly, a strong heart. I am in awe, really. Yes, yes. What do you think? Why not join me as a warrior of the sun? Righteous knights, guardians of all that is good, in the name of the Lord of Sunlight. Only if it would please you, of course. Well?
Yes.
Oh, magnificent. I knew you would fancy it. Then join the covenant. Here, stay still for a moment.
Yes. So this is how you get Lightning Spear.
And there we are. Now, just say a prayer at the altar of sunlight, right there. Then you shall know the brilliance of our sun.
I don't know if you have to offer a sunlight medal to, like, do that. Yeah, I already blocked at this covenant. So yeah, the statues of Haram. But the Sunbros worship the Lord of Sunlight, Gwen. Although, more actively, the Lady of Sunlight would be Guinevere, but that's also not a thing. We're gonna possibly delve into why that's not a thing today. But yeah.
Oh, how exhilarating, is it not? The power of the sun. I am blessed to have found such a brave companion.
Wondrous friend.
Oh, hello. Exhilarate. I am...
So I tend to forget, especially on first playthroughs, that Solaire's over here, because you need to meet the covenant requirement to be able to have that conversation. Which, fucking worth it, let me tell you. I will kick those guys in the cat forest off the fucking cliff as many times as I need to. And believe me, it was not only a couple of times. It was quite a few times. So, there's some places we can go. Because we're doing this the weird, fucked up, backward way, I guess we're going to Firelink. So there are only a couple of bonfires that actually count for warp points in this game, which is fine. It gets a little annoying. I don't give a fuck, Framped. Fuck off. All my friends hate Framped. Framp's a bitch. Patches still isn't up here. I know we beat an optional boss, so I'm hoping his progression isn't, like, bugged. Because that would be annoying. Because if Patches is bugged, then Petrus is bugged. And then if Petrus is bugged, I have to go to Seath to get Rhea's conclusion. As we have purchased all of the miracles from Rhea of Thorland, she will soon hollow out. We just need to progress the world, and the only way to do that is to get a boss dead. Blarg. Okay. So, among the Berserk references, there are the one that is the most like nail on head. Definitely not this guy who's just chilling and having a good time. You know, leave him to his shit.
What weapons have you brought?
Over here is Rickert of Vinheim. Rickert is a one-to-one just like character.
That's how we do it. We prefer to.
One-to-one character for Rickert in Berserk, who studies what it takes to become a blacksmith under... oh god, what's his name? Fucking... I'm spacing. This is not good. Godo. Yeah, so he trains to become a blacksmith under Godo after the, it's not exactly a fall.
Come back
But
soon.
after the
Smith,
convergence. So when we have some magical embers, we'll come back here and he'll do some stuff for us. The reference here is that eventually Rickert kind of just practices his smithing while protecting Casca, who has gone mind blank and is being pursued because she has the mark. Oh, also we picked up the dried finger in the painted world. I forgot to pick that up before. Right, I need transient curses. So, yeah, Rickert of Vinheim, he's in a little, like, prisoned off cave, because that's the only way they were able to protect Casca, because after the events of the end of the first, or the end of the Golden Arc, when the God Hand appear and the Band of the Hawk are sacrificed. Okay, I hope 13 is enough to get through here. I am still human, and I do have 7 soft humanity, so I want to try to not fuck this up. Yeah, so the only way to protect Casca is to get her into this cave, which prevents all the demons and the shit from following and, like, killing her. Because she can't protect herself after the events of the appearance of the God Hand. And Rickert's there, and he's smithing. So that's, like, the most direct one of all of them, because the character is just named after the character, and he does basically the same thing. There isn't a little Casca dribbling in the corner there, but, you know, you make what you can work. So, also, transient curses. Transient curses allow us to become technically cursed, which allow us to inflict damage on ghosts with physical weapons. Which is very necessary in this fucking zone. Whoopsie-doodle. As you can see, this zone sucks. Ghosts suck. I hate them. because the lovely thing about enemies in this fucking engine is that when they aren't bound by floors or walls, their Z-axis is unbound as well. I really don't remember. New Londo is the name of the zone very well, so I ask for patience and understanding. Understanding I will have neither. I see you, wall ghost. So we're entering kind of the end game of, like, the game being fucky and weird. This next bit is... not this next bit, but the boss of this zone is probably my least favorite in the game. I know I've made that claim for a couple of different bosses, but New Londo sucks, and anyone who disagrees is on crack. Which is an unfortunate phrase I chose to do. Like, being cursed and being here is not fun. The ghosts being able to hit you, even if you cannot hit them, is also not fun. The oppressive darkness and the, oh, step off at the wrong place to instant death. It's not fun. But we're not here to have fun. We're here to have Dark Souls. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, the ghost is up there, and now we have to wait while they can definitely still hit us for them to be on our Y-axis. There we go. Let's see. Of the Berserk references I can name off the top of my head, I mean, the most obvious is the snake, the man serpent dudes, especially the spellcasters, are just the snake lord. Once I get to a safe spot, I'll pull out the red eye orb that we have, because that is just a fucking Baelit. It's not as strong as a real Baelit, but this is what I mean, fucking this shit. Oh, do I not have the full red eye orb? Right, no, you get the full red eye orb at the end of those. After we talk to the people we're going to talk to. But the full version of this is, it's just a Baelit, dude. Oh shit. Also weird zone stuff. Makes it so that you might just fall to your fucking death. But yeah. I know that the Onion Knight armor is more than just its Final Fantasy equivalent comparison. Like there's a character in early Berserk that has similar armor. Ornstein and Smo, I don't necessarily agree with this summation of reference, but Ornstein and Smo are supposed to be a reference to the two demons that hold Guts down when they're in the realm of the God Hand, because he specifically mentions that one is strong and has thick, tough armor, and the other is fast, so it becomes an impossible to manage fight. Oh shit. No, drink. Transient Curse ran out. So that's the other thing. You don't get a warning when your curse is busted. Also, these guys punching up, not great. This room, not great. Don't like it. Not a fan. Ooh, Jagged Ghostblade. We actually got one. That's good. Up. Ghosts. This is my other problem with ghosts. The lock-on is frustrating when there's more than 2 of them. Oh, did I already? Okay, yeah. So that's the thing, there's a ladder that's important, but we gotta make sure all the ancillary ghostesses are taken care of. Because we don't want them just fucking showing up through the floor. Fuck you. Sir and or madam. Oh, who missed? Where are you at? Is it through the floor? It might be. Yeah, no, through the ceiling. Oh no! Please, allow me to kill you so that I can save you from that suffering. But yeah, so Berserk is... I really wish I wrote down any of my thoughts, because the fog is heavy today, is the best way for me to put it. Like, I don't think there'd be grimdark anything without Berserk. I don't think that, the RPG resurgence would happen without Berserk. Dark Souls wouldn't have existed without Berserk. Big hunking iron sword. Oh yeah, let's just fucking switch to that. Why not? We have the fucking greatsword. This is just the fucking, like, the first sword that Guts uses. It's not necessarily the Dragon Slayer, but this is closer to his, like, his Golden Age fucking shit. I can't use it with one hand, which makes the swing really, really embarrassing. But yeah, this is the Ultra Great Sword moveset. It's basically the moveset we already have with Claymore. The Black Knight Greatsword is a little closer, because, duh, it's the Black Knight sword. So this is also an important NPC.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the 4 kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The 4 kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable. Hello there, the key to the sea.
This is the only fucking NPC who can break your curses. He sells transient curses and the resist curse magic.
New Londo was sacrificed to contain the dark wraiths. Mark my
The new
words,
Londo Water
the
Park
dark
opens
wraiths
today.
are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again. New Londo?
Yeah, so New Londo was the first, like, kingdom of men that was the closest to the gods. The 4 kings were the lords who ruled over the place. And after Gwyn went supernova to reignite the first flame, not without the influence of primordial serpent Kaathe, whatever. Fucking, these guys started feeding on humanity and went crazy, and the Dark Wraiths became a thing. Where am I going? Right. So it brought up the Abyss, a problem that was not, you know, dealt with since the Primordial, or the land of Ulasil, land of magic. Yep, gotta re-up. So Artorias went into the Abyss to find out what the fuck was happening, and went to go off to defeat Manus. We'll see how well that went. But literally the solution to the problem of the Abyss was being drudged up because of all the consumption of humanity and the darkness of man, was just to drown it. So New Londo was flooded to take care of the Dark Wraiths, because the mass consumption and proliferation of humanity was a threat to the gods. I think there's something over here that's important. I don't know if we should go up here first. Oh, yep, if it is what I think it is, this is in fact very important. No, it is not. God damn it. Now, the thing I'm thinking of is over on the other side, I think. I can't remember named people right now. So, because our red buddy is very important, because if you don't have the souls, the contraption does not move. I wonder why. If you don't have the souls to get purging stones, and you get fucked up by either anything in the crystal area or basilisks, you're fucked. Because curse state means half your health is gone. And this ain't Demon Souls. Game's not balanced for you to have a 50% health bar at any given time. Unless you buff the shit out of that health bar, but still. So we cleared out the mud. Pull the lever. I forget. Going up is important. Perhaps. Yeah, parapets are over here. And then we can go out over here. And is this where it is? No, just the composite bow, which is a thing we need. But, not a thing we need right now. But yeah, the, without Berserk, there basically are none of the mainline Souls games. Because when something is like 75% referential, it kind of needs that source material. And here is most of New Londo. And here's what's left of New Londo. The Dark Wraiths. Who will steal your humanity, and I forgot I had 7 soft humanity, god damn it. Get off me, you bastard. So not only did that Dark Hand attack do damage, he stole a soft humanity from me. As you can see, very not good idea for me to be here right now. Well, the not good idea is that I got hit. That's on me. That's my fault. I'm dumb. But it's also a good way to just show. Ooh, my Drake friend, your pathing doesn't let you be in here. And that's how you fix it, okay. So, the door opens up to the Valley of the Drakes. You could come in from the other side and see the closed door, but, you know, this is just a shortcut out of here, basically. This is not an optimal plan. Nope. Nope. No thank you. I'm good. Thanks. Damn it. Yeah, so this level 2 hits is enough to break these guys' poise. Hello, sir. Was not expecting that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I already have one humanity stolen. I really can't afford to die here. Oh, one of them died. Oh god, why did I do this to myself? So it's really ironic that these fuckers shoot lightning out of their goddamn mouths, because lightning not good for dragon. But drakes aren't real dragons, so it's fine. So my real problem is the fact that I'm gonna have to come back here, and I'm gonna have to farm these assholes if I want to upgrade my dragon shit at all when we get to the ash. Ooh, hello. This is a very not good option. I'm gonna not do this. Have you saunter your way over here, buddy. The reason that I would have to be over here fairly often is that this is the only place where you can farm drake scales or dragon scales or whatever the fucking item is. They drop from these guys. Amazing! Fantastic. Wondrous. Anyway. We didn't get the thing that was important to get, and I'm not where I need to be. You know what? I think since we opened the door, there is an easier path. Slightly, but easier. Oh, also,
Well,
fucking, yeah, Berserk reference. My dude here.
I'll be safe.
To Blacksmith Godo, or whatever the fuck guy's name is. Andre is just like slightly more hair on his head Godo. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Over 30 plus years of Berserk, like, I can't heavily, there's no upper end to how heavily I stress the kind of edgelord shit that I love, that is, like, what I comprise my fucking shit on. Like, that shit that I dig wouldn't be a thing if not for Mira and Berserk. Because Mira's amazing fucking, like, the amount of effort put into all of his work, the fucking, I wish I could just flip over to a couple of uploaded, like, screen grabs of the line work and the detail and the, like, utter, like, the base core of what made Berserk so fucking amazing. Like, if I were more heavily prepared, I could definitely do this. If I knew what I was doing, I could definitely do this. I did not prepare, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I apologize. But yeah, I would just recommend to everyone, regardless of your particular fancy, if you can handle, like, Grimdark, read Berserk. The original, like, 90s anime was fine. The 2016 onward anime is definitely not. There's key reasons that I can explain as to why Berserk 2016 is not Berserk. Like, it is definitely not representative of Berserk across the board. Because, like, the thing that made Berserk Berserk is Mira's fucking style of line work. Like, absolutely gorgeous and grotesque, and, like, you got a sense of fluidity that just couldn't have existed on paper. But it was there. Going over and looking at the Realm of the God Hand is, like, when I say grotesque, it's like, this is the archetype. Berserk is where you go to understand what I'm talking about. Alright, buddy, come on. Very close. Let's not upset your friends. Okay, he's normally supposed to poise break after 2, but that didn't happen. Oops. Let's not lose 6 soft humanity and 20-something thousand souls. That would be great. I think the blunt strike weapons and bleed weapons are pretty good for these guys. I really should have buffed that bonfire, but c'est la vie. Is what it is. And that's why I like Great Chaos Fireball, because I thought that dude was dead, and then the second hit killed him. This is where the Brigand died. Shockingly, I know. Okay, let's not immediately die again. Oop, one of them tripped. I got the souls for it. Oh, buddy, your pathing's not supposed to let you over here. That's how that's supposed to go. These guys drop dragon scales. Even though they're not real dragons. But that's a conversation for a different day. I'm gonna be honest, I'm also not a fan of the Valley of the Drakes. It is essentially just a hallway where you can just trip for the great crime of walking around and existing. But yeah. What was I talking about? Damn it, red tear stone ring is not what I was expecting that to be. There's an ember that's around here that we need to get. That's what's going to allow us to raise our weapons to plus 15. It's the very large ember. It's important that we get that. Also, since I have 6 soft humanity, I should probably go back and upgrade that bonfire, because that bonfire is the closest we're going to get for one to the zone. But yeah, okay, so Dark Raves. Under the influence of primordial Serpent Kaathe, the humans started consuming their own humanity. For reasons. Made them powerful, I guess. Did stuff. That's usually the general vibe around that. I can see you. You jerk. Nope. And with the Covenant from Kaathe, established the ability to traverse the Abyss, which is how Artorias was able to go try to fight Manus. Ooh, Titanite chunk. Yeah, the other reason to come down here is that this is the farm for chunks. These pretty boys right here. But yeah. I'm sorry, there is no track for my my off the rails thought processes today. But just for the fuck of it, let's go buff that bonfire to 20. You know? There is other stuff in the Valley of Drakes, but there's more important shit to do. I was really happy about that fucking 8 soft humanity, and look at where we're at now. Well. Restless leg syndrome. Jesus. I know, we're very excited to go, bud, but come on. A lot of kidneys there. Down to 3. Just enough to kick another bonfire up. Or not even 3-2. Fuck. Should have just run. Should have not died. Just run, because then it would have only costed me 3. I wonder if I successfully used... I don't remember if I successfully used the Dark Hand on the Dark Wraiths, if I can get, like, if I can farm Soft Humanity that way. If so, cool. If not, I get it. Oop, don't want to die there. But 2 is not 0, so that's a good thing. Oh no, oh no, what the fuck happened there? Tail Whip was super effective, man. Ugh, god, I know exactly what happened. Their tails curve. And thus have it, and when they have an active hitbox, I just got flung. Not even intentionally. Oh, what a wondrous day. Glorious, glorious day. But this is super typical of my New Londo anything. Anytime I try to go to New Londo, this is what happens. The shittiest part is I'm doing this for nothing because I still have to go fight the puppy. Because the puppy is the one who has the ring that will let me go and fight these fucks. No. Their collision is bullshit. Sirs and or madams. Oh, hello. You don't get hit by the lightning, do you? That's a shame. God damn it. I'd love if these guys could chill. Be fantastic. Oh, now that we've lowered the water, certain other areas are now accessible, but some are also still just death. So the fact that that doesn't kill is why we need that Ember to raise our Claymore to plus 15. So now we can face another enemy that I cannot stand. Aside from Dark Wraiths. Nope. Hello. Oh no, the horrible vomit monster. It got me. Oh god. Oh, this is my everyday life. Is it eating away at me too? Okay, well that knocked me out of it. Thank you, sir. Hello, horrible face. It's not even the worst part of him. The worst part is he shoots those exploding heads from the fucking tomb. The Tomb of the Giants and other assimilated catacombs areas. I don't like the status here. This is like the Michelin Manning that does damage over time. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. No, thank you. I'll It's not a dark hand, but, you know, I'll take it. I'm both surprised but glad that that did not hit me. I was wondering where you were, buddy. I'll take that cross counter. Oop. Wonder where this goes. Oh no. Curse myself again and then go back up. Alright, I died several times. All those ghosts I killed were, still a problem. Oh man, my mental map is non-existent. Okay, no, this is part of the cathedral-y place. Or is it? I'll never know. Goddamn ghosts. The bullshit. Two days straight up don't know where I am. It's wonderful. Have I been here? I feel like I've been here. That's where I'm supposed to go. But I need to go there the right way at least once. I'm at the beginning of the zone. I'm at the beginning of the zone. You can fight me in here where there's more than 3 square inches of space. Okay, yeah, this is the start of the zone. Which is, yeah. I'm sorry about this, y'all. Fucking, my mental mapping is really bad for this zone in particular. Is this the bridge? Yeah, this is the bridge. Ah, fuck, we're gonna have to go through the whole goddamn thing again, aren't we? It really makes me wonder what this place was before the flooding. Because, like, justify this architecture. Do it. I dare you. Put money down saying that you can't. Did I just try to kick a ghost? I might have. Wasn't an effective strategy, but it was a strategy. There was a stratego. Didn't work, but you know. Okay, this leads to nowhere. Amazing. And again, nowhere, nothing. Hello, horrible ghost. Oh no, thank you for letting me know that my transient curse has run out. Have I mentioned I don't like this sound? Oh god, I did all this for nothing. Well. There's two ways to do things. There's the right way, and then there's this way. Who have I neglected to kill? That is a solid answer to that question, sir. I appreciate it. But yeah, there's a fuck ton of other sort of references. There's, I believe, there was the crazy like moth dragon lady who was a thing. Who I think the Moonlight Butterflies are referencing. It gets a little tough when you get down to brass tacks about, like, Bailet users and other shit like that. So that elevator is useless. There is a humanity here. What about you? You got anything going on? Your staircase. It's a good thing to be. No ghost, huh? So one of those confusing things is that this entire little section is copy-pasted twice in the zone. So it's like, which one am I at? I don't know. It's very difficult for my brain to do this thing. Oh, I don't trust you. No, you're fine. Here is where our very large ember is. I don't remember if there's a mimic in this zone. I think there is. I think it might be on literally the other side of this walkway thing that we've got going on. I don't know, though. Kick that illusory wall right open. Wow, that was amazing. Really? Like, good on you, buddy. To guard a mimic like that? No, I'm pretty sure this is a good one. Just a Titanite chunk. You know, the things that you can get off of those guys had they not chosen to drown. So many ledges leading to imminent death. I'm not personally a fan. Try thrust. I guess. There's somebody over here. Yep, there you are. I see you. And your shenanigans, sir. Thank you. I'd been looking to repost someone. This is why we need to upgrade the sword more. And why I should just leave the zone. But also, no. God, everything about this is fucking frustrating. There's another one of these blob monsters. Yep. And a dark grave. And 2 dark graves. And I died. Amazing. Oh, fantastic even. Okay, if I go get my souls, we'll come back, we'll get the sword upgraded. I'll go fight the puppy. That's where the real Dark Souls is trying to live with yourself after you fight Sif. The goodest of boys. That was actually the master. Goodbye. Damn it, he did drop something. It is always worth the hit to be taken for a Titanite chunk. I love their little dance. You can do it with the Dark Sword, if you have enough stamina, but, we'll have to find that out after we kill one and take it from him. That would've been really nice if you were that guy, my guy. It is the anti-struggle strafe dance, is what it is. not a fan. It's like those are our tactics. To twirl around and be precious with our goddamn swords. Is there another one out here? I feel like there's another one out here. Yep, there you go. I've never seen a wall re-illusion itself. That's really interesting. Did it think that that didn't count because I died? I mean, the treasure chest isn't gonna refill itself, is it? Oh, dude, if it did, that'd be cool. I don't know why I bounced off of him there. That was weird. No, shame. There you are. Now we turn back like a coward. Deal with these fuckers one at a time. Or two at a time. Wow, okay, cool. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was amazing. Oh fuck, there are ghosts involved. That's my favorite tagline for things. It's like, something, 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 there are ghosts involved. Hello. Oh, you son of a bitch. This'll be the old-fashioned way. Okay, that didn't work. I didn't realize that this form gave, like, damage. That's crazy. Really annoying, too. I think when those things are dead, they're dead, though. But if I'm remembering correctly, there's a second one in here. I'm very sure that I'm not remembering correctly. You're safe. I don't know how much more damage the extra 5 levels is going to do with the sword, but want it anyway. And here it is, my least favorite boss door. So here's another fun little thing. Remember how I mentioned ghosts are involved? So if you run your way here, and the ghosts just fly wherever it is they want through the zone. The ghosts are the only enemies who do not respect the fog door. So you go in, you're like, okay, I gotta prep for the Four Kings, because that's a fucked up fight, and I have to put a ring on. That's weird, I don't like it. You do that. So you run here, you get to the fucking other side of the fog wall. You're like, oh, the other side of a fog wall, but before the actual boss room, is probably the only safe place in Dark Souls. And normally, there aren't a lot of situations where that's correct. But you'd think you'd be correct. Except in this zone. Where... I'm just gonna use Elmer Bone. Because my ability to give a shit is, not great. So yeah, you think you're safe, except in this zone where the ghosts can't travel through the fog wall, but they can travel through the walls around the fog wall, underneath the fog wall, and above the fog wall. And they straight up do not give a shit on any of your bullshit. We're hitting soft cap with endurance. Diminishing returns, I hate it. I think strength is at its first soft cap too. I think Dex is still a safe choice. Yeah, let's do that. Because Dexterity, fun fact about Dark Souls 1, Dexterity not only... We are going to the Undead Parish. Dexterity not only helps with Dex weapons and increases your reflex time, Dexterity, shockingly, also increases your casting time, or decreases the casting time for miracles and sorceries.
Well, for all my years out,
Yes.
well, no,
Modify weapon. Plus 11 Claymore. Reinforce weapon. We going for broke. So, there are very few instances of us getting a Titanite slab in the game per run. The Claymore is this important to me. Achievement unlocked. Strongest weapon.
Want to see you go hollow.
So yeah. The Claymore is the workhorse. The workhorse. It horse. I'm not gonna bring up the Berserk reference that has to do with horse. Because I don't want to talk about that shit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, good. You're living a better life for it. If you do know what I'm talking about, I haven't banned any specific terms in my stream, but if you bring up rape horse, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass out of here. So, the downside of going to go where we're going is that, it breaks one of our favorite fucking places to be. One of our favorite grind zones. Continuing past the, past Alvina's forest means that if you fuck with her guys again, you are committing treason in the Covenant, which is a bad thing. So I'm walking over here like, Connor, another Grind Souls stream, and I'm like, no, we're actually going through this time. Shock, I know. Although, it was pointed out to me, and I also tested to discover, that if you, effectively use Firestorm, you could go to the Painted World of Ariamis and kill the Phalanx, enemies, and also get about 7,000 souls in basically 3 button presses. So now that we have access to our backup grind spot, this place no longer matters. Even though it is my preferred place, because where else are you going to get this kind of testing for parry timing? Am I right? We finally walk past the door to an amazing thing, and Angie, if you're still here, this is the time to pay close attention. This is Alvina. She is the cat guardian of the forest, and immortal, kind of. You also notice she's got some chompers on her. That mouth goes a little too far back.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me. But cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Okay. Now, I wasn't paying attention. I will freely admit this. But I believe the thing is also not great. So let me just look up Elvina and her shit real quick. Alvina's great because while you hear her super old speaky bullshit dialogue, you also hear the nom, 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 which is the cat noise being made by her actually talking. So we have to answer yes.
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.
Yes, we join Cat Covenant.
I am very glad. And now thou art one of us. Let us establish a covenant.
So I know this breaks the Sunbro shit, but I didn't progress in that shit anyway.
And here taketh this ring.
So that's the Cat Covenant
If
ring.
thou wearest that ring, it allows.
I
if
think it
mine
might break
senses
again.
reveal intruders, then I will summon thee. Fend them off, sir. I beseech only this. I shall summon others who will, by their honor, work tirelessly with thee. Thou shalt receive great reward, and whatsoever ye shall pillage will be thine own. A true agreement, not so? But thou must heed the golden rule. The clan is thine own family. To thine kinsmen forever stay true. Darest not in any attempt to double-cross. Have no doubt, such wretchedness never will we tolerate. Ah, thou dost cometh. My hopes for thee are of the highest. Do not such a hope shatter with foul disproportion.
So, Alvina's type, like the actual the great were-cat horrible thing that Alvina is also a Berserk reference. There are these giant, crazy feral cat creatures
My hopes for thee.
that their designs are based off of. The other ones that you can actually fight, the rabid ones, that are like Alvina, they're a little more true to form. But now that we're part of the Cat Covenant, certain people show up. I.e. these two motherfuckers. Shiva of the East, whose armor we have.
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of the East, captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan basics now, as there's no time to chat in the midst of fighting. Except there is little in the form. Fight and hunt as you like. Whoever's only... Don't forget what Alvina said. Traitors aren't given a second chance, for any reason. That's about it then. Don't worry. It's a good old time, isn't it? Great to have you with us. Good hunting to you.
So, Shiva's pretty cool. His armor set's cool. I was wearing it earlier, except I don't have the hat. I may or may not have the hat. So he has, I believe... I don't remember if this is the Hakuomo or... It's the big katana.
Don't worry. You'll be called in. Hunters with patience score the best kill.
So the other unfortunate circumstance is that we cannot progress the Cat Covenant. Because...
Don't worry
shit's
now.
broken.
You'll be called in. Hunter.
The only way to progress the Cat Covenant is to get kills in this forest. Also, he has a ninja friend. Can you tell he's Shiva from the east? So we're gonna go sit for two reasons. A, to reset our bonfire. But B, so that we can see that our conga lion friends have become our actual friends, and they aren't gonna try to kill us. Because as Cat Covenant members, you cannot attack other members of the Cat Covenant. If you do, you get kicked out of the Covenant, and there's a sin value added to your character that you would have to go and spend like 60,000 souls at Oswald of Kareem to forgive. So finally, only now, only here, can magicians join the Congo line. Because the Congo line is broken, and shall not continue until I go and join another covenant, and then they're gonna attack me again, and then Alvina's gonna be mad at me, and that's just gonna be what it is. I like Alvina. Alvina's super cool. Alvina exists across multiple forms in the games. She's reincarnated as an immortal cat in Dark Souls 2, whose name I don't remember, but is very cool. The Cat Covenant ring is also the Fog ring, at least in model. And this other part of the forest is where other stuff is hidden. But yeah, so when it comes... And here they are! The Mushy Boys! Oh, if only Vic was here to see the mushy boys. Look at them. These are Elizabeth mushrooms. They chill. Well, the little ones are chill. The big ones will fuck up your shit. Especially if you kill any of the little ones. At least over here. The little ones also are not chill. They're chill with you. I think that might be because of Cat Covenant. I don't remember. The big ones, not as chill. And they also hit like a fucking truck. Come on, Yell. I need you over here so that I can go and get the thing in the box. I'm not gonna kill you. The Enchanted Ember is how we get enchanted weapons, which are physical damage weapons that scale off of your intelligence. Or no, sorry, that's... So there are 3 magic weapons. There are magic weapons, or crystals, and there are enchantments. Enchantments, I believe, have a baseline buff that does not exceed, like, what you put into it. I want to say the magic weapons are the ones that scale with your int. Or they add intelligence scaling. So, Alvina's super cool, because Alvina was cool with Artorias, and more importantly, Puppy Sif. And Alvina's cat covenant exists because she doesn't want to be directly involved, because that would draw too much attention. But the cat covenant exists as a deterrent, aside from the fact that you have to get past a sealed door, which is 20,000 souls to fucking get the key to. Or you have to go this huge roundabout path to get to that other side of this little land basin right here from Darkroot Basin. That ladder that we saw after we killed the Hydra, that's where it leads over here. You have to get past the feral cat monsters and then walk all the way around over here. And it's a pain in the ass. So the cat covenant exists to not only essentially give bandits something to do. You know, the people who would normally be marauding and killing people in this fucking thing. It gives them a positive spin because it's like, oh, camaraderie and brotherly bullshit. But the cat covenant exists, the cat forest, exists to guard people from coming here. Because beyond this door is Artorias the Abyss Walker's grave. Because Artorias is dead, quote unquote. And people think that if they come here, they could either get his sword or some kind of fucking something. Like, we'll walk up. This is a direct from Berserk scenery. Like Graveyard of Swords. These are all warriors who've come and have fallen here. And the biggest grave is for Artorias. And that is Artorias' blade. But... or at least an equivalent. You're like, wow, that's a big sword. And that is Puppy Sif. He good boy. And he will protect his master's fucking resting place. For fucking ever. So, Sif's not a particularly hard fight, but sometimes the hitboxes get very wonky. So fucking good. You good boy. His good boyness is gonna fucking murder us, but, you know, it doesn't change the fact that Puppy Sif good. So it's tragic because, the reason Artorias fell was to protect Sif. So she guards his grave. with the ferocity of any loyal friend. Oh, I moved the snoot the wrong way. It hurts my soul to fucking do this fucking fight. And the reason for that will become apparent in the next couple of hits. Not on me, of course. It's just trying her fucking best, you know? And she's successfully, like, fended people off for, like, literally 1,000 years. Or roughly 1,000 years. Because Ulasil fell to the dark a long, like around the time when that might have been part of the triggering series of events that led to Gwyn reigniting the first flame. So this is where it gets really fucked up and sad to do, because now the ears are down and the puppy limp. It's so bad. I hate it. I hate it. It makes me very sad. Like, if this dog was fucking ferocious to the end, and, you know, wild and rabid, it would be one other thing. But this dog has a greater sense of honor than most of the fucking bosses in this game. She's here to protect her fucking master's grave to the end. And she will fucking cut you down to her last breath. And the fucking limp is so it's soul crushing. Oh, I forgot that was a fucking thing. When they do the big slash, they fall over. I'm sorry, Seth. No, I don't have the fucking sit on your ass and feel sad emote. Imminent tears. This is Artorias' grave. So there's actually a different animation that plays when you come here. I think, I don't remember exactly what it is to get it, but if you come here with Artorias' ring, or if you do the Artorias of the Abyss DLC before you come to fight Puppy Sif, she, like, pushes you back, but then she, like, she smells you, and there's, like, this sense of recognition. Because, oh, and the Hornet ring is over here as well. There's things to read. So the Hornet ring and this body here belongs to Kieran. One of the special rings granted of the four knights, granted to the four knights of Gwyn. The Hornet ring belonged to the Lord's Blade Kieran. By boosting critical attacks, its wearer can annihilate foes, as Kieran's dagger laid waste to Lord Gwyn's enemies. The Wolf ring was Artorias's. The Leo ring belonged to Ornstein, and the fourth one belonged to I forget his name. The giant boy. But yeah, we have the Covenant of Artorias. This ring symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the abyss, i.e. Primordial Serpent Frampt. Its wearer, like Artorias himself, can traverse the abyss. So we need to wear this to be able to fight the Four Kings. Sad. So, not only that, but behind Artorias' quote-unquote grave, even though this can't be the actual grave site, for reasons that we will make obvious. I'm still here. Is anyone here? Blarg? Sorry, I need to check modem tools for a second. Okay, there we go. So yeah, Kieran's here, made a kind of, I guess it's a false grave, it's a statue of remembrance, really, because Artorias dies in the Colosseum after we fight him. And the reason that the separate animation exists is because Artorias' myth, he essentially takes the credit, well, the credit is given to him because he existed in the time frame. The problem is that he failed. And in the Artorias the Abyss DLC, because we're in Lordran and because time is convoluted and all the other fucking chicanery and shenanigans that, you know, you get out of this, we're literally pulled back in time. We fight Artorias, his primary, his right arm is crushed, his shield's, like, decimated, because he was protecting Puppy Sif. He left his shield to protect, Sif, because it had, Abyss, like anti-Abyss properties. And he went and he fought Manus without a shield. And his arm was crushed, which led him to come at us the way he does in like a super bestial format, because when he felt the Abyss, the humanity took him over. And he went fucking wild. Now, amongst the fucking other reserve references, one of the most keen is that the Artorias the Abyss DLC, the art associated with it, of Artorias, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna kill these fucking mushrooms. They make a little coo sound. And you're dead. The art for it, Artorias turned, curled over, sword at his back, arm on, you know the pose. That is, Guts in his berserk armor. It's 1-to-1. The wild, animalistic state of it is definitely, like that is the purpose.
Ah, my hopes for thee are of the highest. Do not such a hope. Ah, my...
Goodbye, Cat Forest. Although we can go over to the part of the Dark Route that'll put us down. Maybe we could even start that DLC now. At least kill the Manticore, which is another tail cut in this game. Of the tail cut bosses. Fucking annoying. But yeah, Puppy Sif is a heartbreaker. Like, absolutely decimates every time I have to do it. Especially in a circumstance where I'm showing people that, what happened. Because like, this might be my first time streaming it, but it's not my first time explaining, here's what happens when you fight the puppy. The puppy good. And you're a monster. Oh, very sad. As long as we follow exterior collisions, we will make it to that part of the cat forest that I keep forgetting about. Oh no, we're already back over here. Okay. Hold to the right, and we'll make it work. But yeah, fucking tragic. Pretty sure the trees don't count, even though this is still the fucking cat forest. Where do you keep coming from, you bastards? Okay, it's really just like they're spawning here. Swear to God, if I turn around, there's another one. Gonna be not nonplussed. But yeah, Ulasil is the Dark Root Basin. Like this is what's left. A lot of the landmass was lost or something when the Abyss sunk it, I guess. It's weird. I don't remember where the thing is. Goddamn fucking collision. Not the traditional way to get there, but that's a way. Is it over here? I think it's over here. I'm not a fan of the cat enemies. But here they are. They honestly look a lot more like squirrels. There's the tail. Yeah. That's why. So these are the big werecats. These are the not so nice versions of Alvina. There are a couple. There are 2 to 4 over here. I don't really remember. There you are. Fighting more than one at a time, kind of a pain. They do big damage. Oh god, I haven't seen this fucking animation in so long. The grapple's bullshit, by the way. That hitbox, fucking ridiculous. don't think there's more. I think that's it. Like, my brain says there's 4 of them, but I don't know. I've learned not to trust my brain. It's kind of a pile of shit. Who's that very large soul, the Brave Warrior? So this is the other side when we walk along the edge there. This is what's in that forest. Got some Elizabeth mushrooms as well. Little friend, I'm sorry, you need to die. Oh no, they're going to tell their parents. Come on and fight me, motherfucker. They just trip. But their trip has an active hitbox, but it's so adorable. I feel very bad killing them. Except the big ones. I feel less bad killing them. You can see the stains of blood on their goddamn hands. These fuckers kill for a living. And they also are a good source of gold pine resin, as we have just shown. See, I got 2 of them from that. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I believe that's the tower. We're on the Auditorius side as well. Where's the bridge? That bridge. It's somewhere. This is the cat area. And there's stuff to get if we go down this way. Just trying to cover bases. This is where it is. A very nicely hidden piece of, not architecture. I mean, everything's architecture. It's a man-made game. Or a human-made game. Okay, now I came here. I'm going down that ladder. Also, a fun bug that I remember exists, because I forget how you actually force yourself down the ladder quickly. If you do that while the game's at 60 FPS, there's like a 1 in 3 chance that you will fall through the floor at the base of the ladder. This is a very pretty area, the Darkwood Basin. Oh, here we go. What a thrill. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. What a thrill. We're not gonna miss anything, I promise you. The second I get to the bottom of this, I'm gonna... Or actually, no, I'm gonna run into the DLC area. Because fuck it, why not? I'm pretty sure it'll trigger. I don't know. This is not like a statement of fact. But yeah, when you, after you free Dusk and you talk to her at least once you come back over here, I don't know if you have to have placed the Lord vessel. That might be a thing. You at least have to have the Lord vessel, because the only way out of the Artorias DLC is to warp from the bonfire. Oh, look, there's an item over there. I wonder if that's not just bait. Imminent job. And here's Dusk. She died. That's her corpse. Because you bought her fucking sorceries, you bastard. I don't know, I guess you might have to place the Lord Vessel. I don't know what the trigger is to make Manus grab your butt. Is it over here? I'm pretty sure there's like a visual like hole in reality that you got through. I don't know, there is a drop-off here, and the reflectiveness of the water makes it very, like, anxiety triggering. Because it's either right there or it's not. I don't remember where. Yeah, I think it's just a bad idea. It's where the Hydra was, because the fucking waterfall goes down further. Hypothetically down to the base of the world, which is the goddamn, what do you call it? The gray. Where the dragons are. Hypothetically, and this is me bullshitting, the Hydra may or may not be one of the primordial dragon types. You know, there's no real source of that. Wow, 2 hits, plus 15 sword, right? Holy shit. I'm thinking maybe I might have to place the Lord Vessel to get Manist. This guy still hit like a truck, but now I do too. I don't know if these are the ones who drop blue chunks. They might be. Okay, I'm just... Why am I walking? When I have the power of Homeward Bones. Okay, let's use all of our souls to level up. Endurance has diminishing returns at this point, but I also need slightly more carrying capacity for the next boss. Because I'm going to have to take off, because I'm dumb, and I put on the ring of favor and fortune and bullshit. I'm going to have to... Is that 10? No, it's 5. I have these 2 of those. God damn it. Because we can't farm here anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna go kill the fucking group of vegetable men over here. And that should be enough souls. Man, remember when getting hit twice by these guys was like instant death? I sure do. We've come a long way wearing Ornstein's armor. Okay. 130. God damn it. I don't like pushing things out of their soft caps, but I don't have the dad mask. The mask of the father. So I can't really, you know, go too crazy. I might have to just wear shittier armor. This is an unfortunate fact of life. So, I don't know if our red friend has come back. I think he chills out until you kill the 4 kings. Yeah, he's not over here. But I keep forgetting to get this set of firebombs. So I have to not wear Havel's ring, is the thing I was trying to say, because I have the Ring of Favor and bullshit. The clingy ring. Fuck, they still have it. I guess I'm gonna have to go kill the 4 kings, because I'm not talking to Framps. I think this might actually be a better deal. I feel very stupid. I didn't buff Fire Link. It's very annoying. I really wish I had done that back when I had a infinite pool of soft immunity to pull from. Kindle every bonfire. Because I'm pretty sure my brain will remember the route. Okay. We have to do some experimentation first. Because I have to wear the Covenant of Artorias. Unequip the bow. Get rid of this shit. I can already tell. Well, this is workable. This is livable. Okay, I'm literally, those 2 levels made a fucking difference. Taking out the Xanthon's crown did damage to me. That's interesting. Okay, but we have just enough for regular roll. Really, Darkmoon Blade has a requirement of 30. That's very interesting. Why don't I remember that? I feel like I remember being able to use that shit. Oh well. Hawkeye, go. Go is the 4th member of Gwyn's 4 Rider Knights. That's the name I was trying to remember. He's the giant that we meet in Ulasil when we get forced back in time. I remember now. I want to triumphantly, like, claim that. Like, the Ring of Favor and Protection does also help increase our maximum weight capacity, which is the other reason I fucking use it. But, yeah, I think we literally, that last level got us just enough with our current set and taking the bow off as well, to be able to get a normal roll. Which is fucking rough, honestly. I'm not super crazy about that whole thing. Oh god, what is it? I can't remember where I jump off. It's around here, right? I think I have to go over this way. Fuck off. Yeah, it's right here. There's the plus 15 damage. I don't know why Willy Wonka songs have been stuck in my head for over a month. The Candy Man can. Thank you for your Titanite chunks, sir. If I remember right, I think there's a summonable NPC over here. Maybe? Ugh, God, I don't remember. There might be a summonable NPC somewhere, but it's fucking annoying. You ghost bastard. Also stairs. These guys aren't great with them. Pro tips. I really can't afford to use any of my Estus over here. So these are, in particular, I believe, are the ghosts that I was talking about. Is it over here? You're over here. Why are you over here? Alright, enough. Oh, right, yeah, these guys, they have a command grab where they cut your throat. Oh god, I feel like there might be, like, I feel like there's a summon site somewhere. I don't want to look it up, but here it is. Haha. It's Witch Beatrice, and she's here because she helped us kill the Moonlight Butterfly. Get a rare look at her face. She's cool. I'm a fan. What up, Beatrice? This fight is gonna be fucked up and hard. So I'm only going to attempt it with our NPC help once. Please stay on the stairs. This staircase that leads down. So fun fact, if you don't have the Covenant of the Abyss, Artorias's fucking ring on, if you come down here, you will die. Straight up. If you jump down, the Abyss kills you. It is a kill floor unless you are wearing this ring. Other fun notes, you have to be really careful with NPCs because their tracking gets really fucking stupid, and if you're on the other side of the spiral staircase, they will fall down, they will hit one of these extended places, and they will die. That is just what it is, unfortunately. I hate to, like, bitch. This is the worst boss in the game. I hate it. Down we go. Into the abyss. And because we have the ring on, I guess Beatrice can also just be here. 4 kings. So, fun fact, there's more than 4 of them. Oh, they do so much damage. There's also an infinite Y-axis. Or at least the room turns around and makes you think there is. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Fuck. So you gotta get to these guys very quick because guess what? There's 4 of them. There can be 4 at any given time. Oh god, I didn't beat it. Damn it. So these 4 enemies, they have a shared health bar, but they have their own individual health bars for their form. So it's a matter of destroying the one you're dealing with before going on to the next one, and before you can get grouped up on. The other problem these guys also have, ranged attacks, immense damage dealing attacks, and then that stab is a command grab that will also drain your humanity. We are immensely over-prepared, so they will zoom in momentarily, as you can see. So these guys are casting the early versions of Abyss magic. It's a bit of a thing. Beatrice just died. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The problem happens when these guys are focused. When you have an NPC in here, they are not focused. So if you have 2 people dividing the attention, fuck. It becomes a slightly easier fight. Also, the fight seems to be a little broken because that guy's just chilling out over there. Oh, okay. Fucking first try, eat shit. It is not atypical. Ooh, hello, a primordial serpent friend. It is not atypical for those guys to be 3 or 4 of them all attacking you at once. We got very lucky this run. Need lightning. So this is the reason I fucking didn't talk to Kaathe, or I didn't talk to Frampt one time. Because guess what? You talk to Frampt one time, Kaathe will not show up here. Let's up our decks. This is Primordial Serpent Kaathe.
Greetings, undead warrior. I am the Primordial Serpent, Darkstalker Kaathe. I can guide thee and illuminate the truth. The truth I shall share without sentiment. After the advent of fire, the ancient lords found the 3 souls.
3 souls.
But your progenitor found a 4th, unique soul, the Dark Soul. Your ancestor claimed the Dark Soul and waited for fire to subside. And soon the flames did fade, and only dark remained. Thus began the Age of Men, the Age of Dark. However, Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark, clinging to his Age of Fire and in dire fear of humans, and the Dark Lord who would one day be born amongst them. Lord Gwyn resisted the course of nature by sacrificing himself to link the fire and commanding his children to shepherd the humans. Gwyn has blurred your past to prevent the birth of the Dark Lord. I am the Primordial Serpent.
He's a Primordial Serpent.
I seek to right the wrongs of the past, to discover our true Lord. But the other serpent, Frampt, lost his sense and befriended Lord Gwyn. Undead warrior, we stand at a crossroads. Only I know the truth about your fate. You must destroy the fading Lord Gwyn, who has coddled fire and resisted nature, and become the 4th Lord, so that you may usher in an Age of Dark.
Yes.
Very well. I shall now guide you to Gwyn's prison. Be still, and trust thine flesh to me.
Blarg. You just swallowed your ass. We're gonna have to cough it back up. I'm wearing very pointy armor. That cannot be fun for him. Yeah.
This is Gwyn's prison. Now, place the Lord vessel upon the altar.
So, very interestingly, Kaathe is upright, and he comes from below, which is where the abyss is. If you are a dummy and you want to be Lord, you want to proliferate the Age of Flame, and lead to the eventuality that is Dark Souls 3. Kaathe will not Kaathe. Frampt, King Seeker Frampt, will come down, and he comes up from up top and is upside down, which is much funnier. But also, we're gonna establish a suspicious covenant so we can start this dark party right. This bowl has been in our inventory the whole time. So that light just shone right up Framp's ass and destroyed the golden fog, which covered the other 3 places that leads to the other slivers of the first soul that came from the primordial flame. So we could offer souls to the Lord Vessel. So we just put in the souls that we got from the 4 kings, which is one of the 4 fragments that we need. I already leveled up back in the Abyss. So once we get those 4 souls, the Lord Vessel flame will be large enough. This door will open through time and space, or whatever the fuck, and it'll bring us to the kiln of the first flame.
Very well. Once the vessel is filled with souls, the gate to Gwyn shall open. Seek Gravelord Nito, the Witch of Isolith, and the traitor, Seath the Scaleless. Fill this vessel with their souls, then the gate will open, so that you may kill Gwyn.
Let's establish a suspicious covenant.
Let us return to the Abyss. Entrust thine flesh to me.
So he gloms you one more time. And we go back to the Abyss. So, there is a way to get a semi-neutral ending. If you drop down the hole where Frampt is in Firelink Shrine, and you get here yourself, you can get neither the true Dark Lord or the, the Age of Fire endings. Lord. Hey, Frampt, you want to establish a suspicious covenant so I can get up all in the Abyss's ass?
If you wish, I shall grant the art of Life Drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
Let's enter a suspicious covenant. Yes. So this is where you get the true red eye orb. We found cracked red eye orbs before. The Dark Hand. So you can offer up humanity to Kaathe. That's how you go through with the covenant.
Undead warrior, to speak now is premature. It begins with your retrieval of the Lord Vessel.
Already did that. Ask for covenant item. Oh yeah, you can buy cracked red eye orbs.
Farewell.
Although I think, I don't know if you get the red orb until you hit a certain level, or if you get it elsewhere. I don't remember. Anyway, I believe that's a fair amount of progress, y'all. We're gonna call it a day there. Again, primarily stream Dark Souls because I was planning on going back to Fire Emblem and finishing that, which I will, but we're gonna do a little more Dark Souls because of all the stuff going on, Alrighty. Let's see. Who else do we have today? Yeah, we can go to Clems. Let's raid. Clemps Twitch. Alrighty, y'all. I will see you later in the week. Schedule's gonna update relatively soon. Yeah. If you liked what you saw, feel free to head over to the links down below. We have a Discord. Come join us on the Discord. We got a lot of partying going on there. There is the link to the YouTube, Dan Fime Cup of Gaming. That's where I upload the VODs, and I might be unleashing a couple of videos that are not direct ports from Twitch. There's some stuff. We also have my Twitter, where I will announce the streams, and fill your timeline with creepy anime bullshit. But yeah, that's gonna be all for now, y'all. Shall see you next time. Enjoy the raid.
Oh my god, I'm raided. I'm being raided. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I can't take my eye off the screen. I'm hitting the beats, you see. But thank you very much for the raid. I will check you out in a